What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I decided that I'm gonna do a Q&A. This is not something I've done ever, except for the first ever video that is on my channel. The point is, I haven't done a Q&A on my channel in a year and a half, so I'm gonna do one. And I asked you guys questions on my Instagram story. It worked because I have a bunch of questions. So I'm really excited, and let's jump right in. Okay, so question number 1 is from @CoolAwesomeJ. And she asked me, what are your plans for the future? So, I really love clothes. I really love fashion. I know a lot of you guys know about the whole smiley thing that I'm gonna be pursuing and have been pursuing, but I really hope to just be a business owner, whether that be Smiley or something else, just run something, be an entrepreneur type thing, like be my own boss. That's kind of always what I've wanted. The Katie boy asked me, what's advice for building a larger audience of subscribers? So my advice to you, even though I don't follow this advice, would be to upload consistently and to promote yourself as much as you possibly can. Chloe Ryan 13, if you could spend a week going on the vacation of your dreams, what would you do? I would go to Hawaii and I would snorkel and just lay by the beach and have a great time because Hawaii just looks so beautiful and I really want to go there. Okay. Question number 4, Emily Rabin. If I say you guys' names wrong, I'm really sorry. I'm bad at reading. What's it like to work at Chick-fil-A? I love working at Chick-fil-A. My managers slash bosses there are super fun to work with, really awesome people. I get along well with like all of my coworkers. It's honestly just like one big family there. At pretty much RXX asked, what's one thing you would tell your past self towards your future self? That's a really good question. I would, if we're talking like 2 to 3 years ago, I would sit down with myself and I would tell myself that, you know, Riley, you're about to go through a hard point in your life. Don't let it scare you. And I would just remind myself that being alone isn't a bad thing. You know, I think society kind of teaches you that, you know, being alone means that, you know, you're a loser, you don't have friends or blah, 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 blah. But like, I really have spent a lot of time alone with myself the past year or so, due to a lot of reasons, but I just think that it has been really good for me, and I've gotten to know myself really well from just sitting down and spending time with myself and my thoughts. Just being alone in a room and just reflecting is very, very important. For me personally, it's honestly like what keeps me healthy mentally. So yeah, I highly recommend really sitting down and just learning yourself. J Willia 56069 said, why did you cut your bangs? That's a great question. I had a very emotional day one time and decided that I needed to do something to my hair, just like every other girl in the world. And I had just got it dyed, like I just had it colored at this like a few months ago, and like I didn't really want to color it, and so I was like, I'm gonna get bangs. And I literally like thought about it for all of like 2 days. I remember deciding like on a Sunday, I think I was like on a Sunday I was like hanging out with Leah and I was like, I'm gonna get bangs. And then on Tuesday, like I made an appointment, a hair appointment, and on Tuesday I got bangs. Very impulsive decision, which is not like me at all, but I ended up loving it, so here we are. Okay, next question. At Lacey Ayana, sorry Lacey, I don't know how to say that. She asked me, how do you keep such a positive attitude towards everything? All glory to God. Honestly, I think part of me was just kind of like designed like that. Like I do believe that some people are just naturally optimistic in this world and some people are naturally pessimistic, whether it's because of how they were raised or them just being born that way. For me, ever since I was little, I've always been very, very optimistic. I've always seen the world with the glass half full. It's just kind of like how my brain works, and all glory to God for that. But I don't really know, honestly, other than just obviously the fact that Jesus does that, and like Jesus is in my heart, and God makes me happy because, you know, the joy of the Lord is my strength. Other than that, I just am kind of a very bubbly person. It's just kind of like my personality. So yeah. At Chris Too Tough Taylor asked, why is Chris so great? You know, I think Chris was just raised right. Shout out to his mom for that, because she's a great person. I think that Chris was raised right, and I think that Chris is a great person because he has God in his heart. So next question is from at Leonore Ariel? Yes. She said, go-to order from B Donut. You already know that's my place. My go-to order from B Donut is a iced caramel macchiato with an extra shot and a vanilla bean donut. Shout out to B Donut. Y'all are the best as of right now. At It's tylerGENIUS asked me what my biggest pet peeve is. So this is gonna sound really weird, and you guys might not even know what I'm talking about. I feel like a lot of older people do it, like elderly people. But have you ever been sitting there and someone's like smacking their lips and they're not even eating? Like they're not even eating or drinking or like anything, and they're just like they're just making that like gross like mouth noise. I don't know. I've had multiple experiences where this has happened, and it is just, so the next question. At Riley.B, she asked me, how do I always find the good in every situation? So this kind of goes back to me just being like a naturally optimistic person. I try to find the good in not only every situation, but more so the good in every person, because I do believe it's there. It's really just a mindset. You know, if you don't have that kind of mindset naturally, or if it's not easy for you to see the good in every situation, it's definitely, in my opinion, something that you can train yourself to do. Like, it's definitely a way that you can like train your perspective, your way of thinking to be like that. You know, you just have to understand that we're all human and we all make mistakes, and you know, that's where forgiveness comes in. And you also have to understand that when every situation, whether you view it as it being overall good or overall bad, either way you're gonna learn from it. And that's what's really cool about life, is just like every single thing that you go through, whether it be really terrible or really great, it's growing you and it's moving you to the next phase of your life. So, all right, next question is from at Karis RR Rad. She asked me, how have you been doing lately? I have been doing really great, actually, lately. I definitely working a lot, you know, staying on the grind, and yeah, it's been good. I hope you are doing well as well. Okay, last question of the day is from at Andy Bridget, and she asked me, or she said, this isn't a question, but you seem really sweet and fun, and we should become friends or something. Oh, that's so sweet. Same back, we should, definitely. Okay guys, well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a little different from my usual videos, and the reason I wanted to do a Q&A is just because I think Q&As are just really cool and really important, because you get to know the person you're watching more. So I hope you got to know me a little bit better. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, and yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you next video. Bye guys.